Hi again, blog time. Uh, you know what? I've had a breakthrough the last few days, and I'm feeling so much better. Basically, 2 nights ago, I woke up in proper terror. And it just happened. You just wake up middle of the night. The area where I had my cancer was hurting like mad. I didn't understand why. My wife woke up next to me. I'm screaming, not really screaming. I'll be honest, I'm crying my eyes out. I've convinced her that that I'm about to die, that the cancer's in my, exactly where it was. They haven't got it out, and just basically terrifying myself. Jane's, I was obviously upset. Jane, she's nearly, you know, in tears and angry with me all at the same time, because I haven't. So the next day we phone up. No, we don't. Macmillan phone up our cancer. So we explain the whole situation. The bottom line is, I don't have cancer anywhere. My margins in the cancer in my butt where they took out my hip, the margins they cut out were so big that there's no cancer at all anywhere in my surgical site. Hence why it was the size of a football. My cancer in my blood and in my rest of my body is at a microscopic level that they can't see. So in effect, I don't have cancer anywhere. But because I'm half mad at the moment, I was convinced I did. But I had to hear that from professionals to put me at ease. I understand why I have to have the chemo, because the belt and braces form where, because my cancer is aggressive, they want to give me a cycle of cancer chemotherapy in Bristol, and I fully accept that. I'm no different from anyone else. Anyone else in my position would have to have the same thing. So that's where I'm fine. I'm with it. I'm fine. So that was 2 days ago. Now I see my psychiatrist today and learnt different ways of packaging your fears and knowing what to do with your fears when they come, and boxing them up and being able to put in a compartment and to put them somewhere else. I've never been able to do that. So my psychiatrist Lawrence has been just superb. He's just helped me out so much, and I feel really good. I do, I'm feeling physically, physically. I ain't jumping through no hoops. That's fact. I'm getting around a bit better. My muscles are getting stronger daily. My physio is coming along very, very slowly. I got to understand and got to be realistic that I'll never be where I was, but all I want is to have life. That's it. I don't want anything else. I don't want anything along the lines of immaterial shite that we push around in our life. The other thing with being sick is paperwork. You get given paperwork that comes from everywhere, and it's like PIP cards and disability forms, and I don't have a clue how to fill any of these out. So I look at them, stare at them. Apparently I can get a car, which is we're gonna need because my beloved M3 is now gone. I'm glad to say that Alfie, my amazing young apprentice who's done me so proud, he's going to take the business over, but we'll talk about that another day, because he'll need the same amount of support from you guys in this town as you've given me, and a chance in life. It's the opportunity for a young boy, a young man, to take an opportunity like this and literally turn his whole life around. And I would love that, if I could just give him that chance, that would just be amazing. So we'll talk about that later on. I'm going to do a couple of blogs between now. I've got another blog to do regarding Alfie when it comes down to when the business goes live. But the other blog is something my really good friend Dan James, it's something else. he's doing something out of the good of his heart, which I'll talk about in another blog. So Happy Simon is going to check out now, going to drink some protein shake, and I'm going to try and get some sleep because I've been trying to get my head down since 1 o'clock, but now I'm feeling better. I like people coming around now. I'm not so ashamed of how I look, or I'm not a freak. I've thought, to Jane's complete anger, that I've become a freak, and I'm not. I'm really not. I'm just somebody that's just got sick and is having a few difficulties that is strong enough to get better. And that's me out of this conversation right now. Speak later, people.